Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Do you live with your parents?
No, they live in Shanghai, my hometown.
How often do you go back to visit them?
Once a year.
Hey, let's go out and grab a couple of beers tonight.
Sorry, I can't. I have to work late at the laboratory.
Nigel, you sure lead a dog's life. What's up with that?
My boss wants me to finish this project tonight. I can't believe the cost of apartments in New York City.
Oh, you didn't know that apartments here are considered valuable, even if they are small and crowded?
Of course I had heard about that, but now I know how expensive it is to rent a place here.
I don't mind paying high rent to live in New York.
Why? You pay so much for such a tiny space to live.
Yeah, but so what? I'm proud to live in the world's most exciting city. And, the salaries here are the highest in the nation, too.
Are you okay, man? You don't look very well.
I feel terrible. I went out last night with Trevor, and things got a little out of hand.
Nice. So, where did you guys go?
We hit a couple of local bars, and met up with some friends. Everything was cool until Mike came along, and it turned out that it was his birthday yesterday.
Oh no. Mike's birthday is a drink fest for sure.
Tell me about it. We drank everything in the bar.
Is that why you missed work today?
Yeah, I woke up this morning feeling really nauseous. I threw up like 5 times.
WWW.
I was so dehydrated that I drank like a gallon of water, and my head has been pounding all day. I swear, I'm never gonna drink again.
Too bad, man. Tonight is Tracis' going away party and she asked if you were gonna go.
Oh, yeah, I'm there.
Good morning, Miss Lee.
Morning, Mike.
I'm sorry that I was absent yesterday.
I've already got your certificate for sick leave. How do you feel today?
I feel much better now.
Have you received the reading material handed out yesterday?
I've already got it, thanks.
I will explain it in detail in the next class. Could you preview it?
I will.
You know, smoking does do harm to your health.
Yes, you're right.
Why don't you try to give it up?
I've tried to give up smoking several times, but it's no good. Smoking relaxes me.
Have you ever thought of just cutting down? You could do it gradually.
Yes, maybe I should have another try.
This historian is famous in the field of Tang Dynasty.
So he always sits above the salt when there is a seminar about it.
Right. To be famous, to be respectable in some way.
You got it.
Thank you for showing me your offices, Mr. Becker. I can see why Washington bureaucrats enjoy their jobs.
Why do you say that?
The city is beautiful, the offices are modern and comfortable, and the work is so interesting.
Many people work for the federal government their entire adult lives. Government service can be a rewarding and secure career.
Do you mean financially rewarding?
Well, many positions pay salaries that are comparable to those in private industries.
I've always thought that most bureaucrats are lazy.
Sometimes that's true, but not usually. Most feds are honest, hardworking professionals. It's hard to keep highly trained people, so the pay and working conditions have to be attractive.
How much do you make?
I'm a GS-15. That's high on the scale of workers, but even a GS-1 is paid a living wage. How do you usually spend your time, now that you've retired?
Well, I nearly always get up at dawn. I don't like sleeping in late. The days are longer in summer than in winter, so I get up in summer. I usually do some exercise when I get up.
What do you have for breakfast?
I usually have cereal, but sometimes I cook a traditional English breakfast.
That sounds nice. How do you spend your mornings?
I usually do housework in mornings. I go shopping occasionally. I like to do all my shopping in one bag trip to the supermarket. I always drive to the big supermarket in the city center. It takes about 20 minutes to drive there.
How do you spend your afternoons?
I usually meet some friends and we play sports together, or I might spend some time alone on my hobbies. I spend winter evening watching TV, but I spend summer evening at cultural events if I have time.
Where do you plan to go this winter?
Alps, suppose.
Oh, yes, you like skiing.
Right.
Tom, you look thoughtful and unhappy recently. What's wrong with you?
Lily broke up with me last week. In fact, she dumped me.
Why? I mean, why did she part company with you after 7 years together?
She said it was because we had very different ideas about life.
Do you believe her excuse?
Of course not. I knew she had fallen in love with another guy. It is difficult to see her move on so quickly.
Come on, buddy, cheer up. Why not do some sports with me? Violent exercise might help to shake you out of your disappointment in love.
Thank you, Stephen. You are really a good friend.
What are you using for bait today?
We are fishing with worms. The fish seem to like them.
Is that so? We're using lures, and the fish are biting those too.
Looks like a lucky day for everyone.
My brother joined the army last year.
Oh, what does he look like? Is he tall?
He's tall and strong.
I can tell it from your build.
I've had it. I'm done working for a company that is taking me nowhere.
So what are you gonna do? Just quit?
That's exactly what I am going to do. I've decided to create my own company. I'm going to write up a business plan, get some investors, and start working for myself.
Have you ever written up a business plan before?
Well, no, it can't be that hard. I mean, all you have to do is explain your business, how you are going to do things, and that's it, right?
You couldn't be more wrong. A well-written business plan will include an executive summary which highlights the idea of the business in 2 pages or less. Then you need to describe your company with information such as what type of legal structure it has, history, etc.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Wait, There's more. Then you need to introduce and describe your goods or services. What they are and how they are different from competitors. Then comes the hard part, a market analysis. You need to investigate and analyze hundreds of variables. You need to take into consideration socioeconomic factors from GDP per capita to how many children on average the population has. All this information is useful so that you can move on to your strategy and implementation stage, where you will describe in detail how you will actually execute your idea.
Geez. Is that all?
Almost. The most important piece of information for your investors will be the financial analysis. Here you will calculate and estimate sales, cash flow and profits. After all, people will want to know when they will begin to see a return on their investment.
I think I'll just stick to my old job and save myself all the hassle of trying to start up a business. What do you think of the speech the man delivered just now?
Don't believe him. He's a liar.
We cannot expect politics to be true anyway. I went to Super Junior's concert last night. It was fantastic.
Really? Their songs are very popular all around Asia now. I am also a big fan of theirs.
Yes, their new album just came out last week. It is #1 on the Billboard.
I really love their dancing. They are all excellent dancers.
The lyrics of the new song are beautiful, too. Can you sing?
Sure. I think you can hear the song everywhere you go now.
Let's go buy their new album. Want to come with me?
Why not?
May I have an appointment with you tonight?
Very sorry. I am occupied tonight. What about tomorrow night?
Okay. Where and when?
7 o'clock in my staying hotel.
Okay. I am going to the hotel to pick you up. See you tomorrow night. Don't you think that's a good idea to hold a party outside?
I don't think so.
How about going to a concert?
That should be fun.
I hear scientists in the US have discovered a new AIDS vaccine.
Does it work?
I don't know. The report says it is better than the old vaccines.
Don't count on it. I think the best way to prevent AIDS is to keep yourself clean by having clean sex and keeping a regular sex partner.
Right. That's why doctors say AIDS prevention means cleanness.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.